Take 75.
It's time!
Is it finally time?
No onions and no tomatoes.
Let's do it, man. Hey, I'm feeling myself this morning. Okay. Always gets you. Oh, I could go on all day with that song.
Okay.
Hey, so
Let's focus.
welcome back to No Onions, No Tomatoes.
With Jed and Christina.
Hey, you feeling this? We gotta give a shout out to where can you find beautiful merchandise like this?
Harper's Heart at Work on Facebook. Check her out.
Yeah. Oh, and look at your hat.
Oh, that's because I'm.
That is a team cocktail.
That's right.
What does it say? Team cocktail tequila shots. And what's mine say?
Team Cocktail Beer 30.
Beer 30. Hey, check out their webpage. It's awesome.
Great gifts.
Great gifts, great Christmas koozies and things of that
Let's
nature.
drink and make bad decisions.
Yes, let's make some. Hey, some people
like Truex did.
Yeah, Truex made bad decisions. That's what we're gonna get into Martinsville. But I do have to give proper.
Okay, let's do it. Just get it out of the way.
I'm going to say congratulations to the Boston Red Sox on winning the World Series. And,
congratulations, Bonehead.
And it was awesome seeing the fans act with such class in their parade by throwing full beers at the manager and then also throwing a beer and breaking the World Series trophy. Boy, you guys must have never been there before. Oh, wait a minute. You have 11 championships in the last 17 years. You clowns still don't know how to act. But congratulations.
4 championships.
Yes, well,
I have 11 championships over my career because we've been to the mountaintop that many times.
Okay, what does 4 championships mean?
The World Red Sox have 4 championships.
Okay, yeah, but I said 11 over the past 17 years for the city of Boston. So that means that they've had 11 parades.
I don't count those other sports.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Moving on.
I don't like Brady.
Hey, listen. Hey, Clayton Kershaw, welcome back to the fold. We'll see if we can get it done next year. Moving on.
I don't like Brady.
Gosh, of course, who does? The long line that knows.
Okay, so we were at Martinsville for the first race and the final group before the Final Four is decided. So it's 1 of 3, Martinsville. What's going on there?
I mean, we could talk about the 500 laps. We could talk about who won the stages, but the only thing
we really care?
The only thing that really mattered was the last 5 laps of this race, and it was
exciting.
And it was between Martin Truex and Joey Logano, both playoff drivers.
That's right.
Both. Whichever one wins is going to guarantee himself a spot in the Final Four.
1 of 4.
Yes, at Homestead. So, what happened?
So, Logano was leading.
Yes.
And so Truex makes passes and gets up to his bumper and is stalking him for a few laps.
Yeah, racing him very hard, but he says racing him clean.
And so
whatever that means.
He finally gets by Logano with
on the back stretch on the final lap.
But coming up to the final lap.
Right.
And so he can't pull away from him though. And so that just leaves Truex in a spot where if Logano could get back to his bumper and nudge him a little, Logano's going to win.
Or at the very least, they're going to be side by side at the finish, which is what happened.
Yes. And so Logano does get to his bumper because Truex didn't drive away. And Logano makes a pass, puts the bumper to him, wins the race. Truex gets a little sideways, but still finishes 3rd. Hamlin finishes 2nd. And then Truex, all he does is cry during the whole post-race interview and for this past week because I raced him clean and he raced me dirty. And then there's all kinds of talk by Truex, who I've never really liked. I try to be nice and like him.
Yeah, he has a good story.
He has a good story, but I'm not going to be mean, but until last year you had won 3 races, and so now you're the next best thing since sliced bread.
No, actually, Joey Logano is called sliced bread.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that is true. Anyway, and so and he's just like, he might have won the battle, but he's not going to win the war because I'm going to win.
Yeah, the best quotes from the end of that race actually came from Roger Penske.
That's right.
Who owns who owns that 22 car driven by Joey Logano, and he called out Truex, says he's out of line for those comments, and basically said, without saying, hey, dude, if you want to have a battle, I have 3 cars out here total. So you're saying that if you're threatening Logano and saying he's not going to win the championship because you may do something crazy, just remember, if he doesn't, you're probably not going to win it either.
Because his other 2 cars aren't in the championship.
Right.
So they have nothing to lose.
You have Blaney and Keselowski, okay?
Right.
Let's just finish this year out, and if they want to see, if he wants to settle something and get back next year, you can. These guys are racing for too much. These teams are racing for too much. What Joey Logano did was hard racing. It's accepted at Martinsville by any other, well, actually by a driver that you like. If you like the driver, you're okay with that move.
I had conversations about that this week, and I said, and they're like, that was kind of a punk move. I said, what if it was your driver? Oh, I'd be all for it.
Absolutely. Dale Earnhardt Sr. made a career of that. And so we should celebrate that and not be mad at Joey Logano just because you don't like Joey Logano because, he has a silver spoon in his mouth. Because I guess Dale Earnhardt Jr. doesn't have a silver spoon, right? No. I guess Chase Elliott doesn't have a silver spoon, right?
Blaney doesn't either.
No.
Those Dillon brothers don't either.
Yes. There's nepotism in the sport. There's money. Money buys you into this sport.
That's right.
Stop being mad at Joey Logano. Recognize that he is a championship-level driver. This is going to be his 3rd Final Four in the last 4 years.
And it's his 20th win. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. That's all. And that's it.
Move on.
And so now we're going to go to the points really quick, right?
Yeah.
So let's check this out, right? So now, as a result of that, we have 2 races until the cutoff for Homestead, all right? So right here, we put Joey Logano up here first, even though he doesn't have the most points, but he's locked in, okay? Next, we have Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick. Whew, that minus 25. Those guys that are down there at the bottom 4, they're in trouble, right?
That's right. And so we're going to Texas this week where Kyle won in the spring.
Yes.
And he just needs to finish well to really sort of solidify his way point-wise in.
Yes, but as a Kyle Busch fan, who do you not want to win a race?
I do not want any of these other 6 people to win this race. I'm rooting for anybody but the guys in the playoffs, and Joey could win again. Joey go win again. Anybody else, Kyle win, and anybody not in this.
Yeah, because every time a driver wins that's in this line, they guarantee themselves a spot in the Final Four.
There's only 4.
And there's only 2 races left. So there's a possibility that, say, Kurt Busch wins today. Boom, he's locked in. Now you push this down.
And
Harvick's is out. And now it's only Truex and Kyle Busch.
Yeah, and then Harvick wins Phoenix because he's really good there.
And then bang, Martin Truex is out.
And then I can't have a bad day.
Yep. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great stuff. So, but it's all, we have now shifted the carnival, the traveling NASCAR carnival, to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas. They have the Big Haas, which is the biggest big screen like in the world, in the known world or something. And this place is fast. It is a 1.5 mile quad oval. So this track is a sister track to let's say Charlotte. It'd be like a Charlotte. Place is mad fast. Okay, drivers hanging it in the corner at 205 miles an hour. Place is crazy.
Okay. But this is a long race. This isn't your normal race.
This is like
I'm gonna have a nap.
This is the 24 hours of Texas. It's the AAA Texas 500. We are going 334 laps. Okay, 500.
That's 501 miles.
Yeah, 501 miles. Technically, it's 500.5 miles, but we'll round up. Okay.
I like to round up.
And so we're going to, again, 334 laps. Our stages are going to be 85 laps, 85, then they're going to do the final dash, 164 laps. This is going to be attrition because we're going to be looking at, hey, can you survive? Can your engine survive?
Don't you start in the day and finish in the night?
Absolutely, yeah. But I think the race already started. We're probably missing it.
Oh, we're missing it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, I'll go over the qualifying order.
Okay, how to qualify?
So Blaney got the pole.
Okay.
Congratulations, YRB.
He was flying,
He was flying fast.
Whew.
And then Boyer, second. Third is Harvick. Fourth, Almirola. 5th Brad K, 6th Hamlin, 7th Kurt Busch, 8 Logano, 9 Byron, and 10 Kyle Busch. And so that's 6 of the 8 playoff drivers are in the top 10 starting off. Then we have Truex qualified 13th, but the news that hit the airway was that he's going to the back for change of engine. And then Chase Elliott, who's still in the playoffs, is starting 16. So they're pretty much close to the top, except for Truex, who seems to be making he seems to have a lot of difficulties, and I don't know if that's because his team is going away and they're shutting down at the end of the year, and things are just not going their way sometimes.
Yeah, something's going on there, but they continue to soldier on. They started in the back in Martinsville and ended up finishing third, almost winning the race.
Yeah.
So if we look at the recap from the April race here in Texas, we had Kyle Busch was your winner. We had Kevin Harvick was second. Then I'm just going to look at the chase drivers.
Yeah.
So 6th place was Joey Logano. And then I want to honorable mention, because he's our guy, Darrell Wallace Jr. actually finished 8th in this race. And then we had Clint Boyer. He's a chaser, a playoff guy. He finished 9th. And that pretty much rounds it out for the top 10. This race was mini domination by Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick leading 116 and then 87 laps respectively. Okay, and then Ryan Blaney also led 64.
And I will note that Truex finished 37th in the spring. He had an incident and did not finish well here.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And I mean,
that could happen.
We're going to see if he can control his emotions and get back to racing. I mean, he's still in it for the championship. He didn't lock himself in, but everything that he's done thus far has positioned himself to race for the championship in Homestead. Let's focus on that.
Okay.
All right, so look, hey, we're going to be tuning in today. We're going to be on NBC Sports Network. We're going to be 2:16 Central Standard Time. I hope you guys set your clocks back, or we fall back. I hope you guys got that. We got an extra hour of sleep. Bang, bang. We're ready to rumble. What else we got?
That's it, baby.
Okay, cool. We got any predictions for the race today?
Kyle Busch.
Cool. I'm picking Joey Logano to go back to back on him.
That's fine by me.
All right. Hey, we're gonna check you guys out again. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow us on
the Instagram, the Twitter machine,
Facebook, and then especially our YouTube page. Go check our YouTube page out. We have a lot of good content on there, and it's not just sports. Okay.
Toodaloo.
See ya.